Hey, it's Lori with Nelson Farms. I'm here in our elderberry trees. We're picking elderberries, and I'm gonna show you guys today how you can help your body stay healthy this winter with elderberry syrup. You can make your own. If you have your own elderberries, you can make it with your own, or you can buy dried elderberries and make it that way. So let me show you how to do it. I'd recommend to get your kids to help pull all those berries off the stems. So there are two ways that you can make the elderberry syrup. You can either make it in the crock pot or an Instant Pot. That's really going to be your preference. There's some information going around social media that like the Instant Pot's terrible for the elderberry syrup. That you can do your own research. I do it both ways. I did it in the crock pot yesterday. Today I'm going to do it in the Instant Pot. But either way you do it, you're gonna wanna use 4 cups of water to 1 cup of elderberries. Yesterday, there's my 4 cups of water. And this is obviously a generous cup of the elderberries. Okay, so when I do the elderberries, I just turn it on pressure cook and I do it 10 minutes and that's it. So while you're waiting on those elderberries in the Instant Pot, go ahead and get you some cheesecloth. I like to use a Pyrex dish to put that hot liquid in, and then a strainer. So we're gonna strain that when it gets done. Into the actual elderberry syrup, we're gonna add local honey, orange essential oil, clove essential oil, and a thieves blend. And the reason we choose these oils and the honey is because that's gonna help with immune support, and we want this to be as potent as we can get it. Yes, you can add other essential oils if you choose. Other really good ones that you might want to consider are cinnamon bark and frankincense. Those are 2 other really good options to add. And no, you do not have to add essential oils or honey. You can leave it plain if you choose. Totally up to you. When that timer goes off, go ahead and start venting it. And there you go. Okay, this is really hot, but I'm gonna go ahead and strain it. Remember, use some cheesecloth when you're doing this. And after you've strained it, what you can do is squeeze this out to get all that juice. So I'm not gonna do it with my hand because it's really hot. I'm just gonna do it with a spoon and get all that extra juice out, and you'll see a lot comes out. So you definitely wanna do this. Just get all that juice out. And after you've gotten all the juice out, I wanna show you something. If you've made elderberry syrup before with dried elderberries, you'll probably notice that it's quite dark. And this, you'll notice it's more of a berry color because they're fresh. So let me show you. And what we're gonna do now is sit this in the fridge and just let it cool down a bit before we add our honey and oils. There it is in the fridge. I'm gonna leave that for about probably 15 minutes. Bubba says hi. Now I have the elderberry syrup out of the refrigerator. Get him away.
He was a good boy.
I'm gonna add the honey and the essential oils. So, will you hand me a spoon? Hand me one of those wooden spoons. 4 to 6 tablespoons of honey. We're going to estimate this because that's how we roll around here. And I like a good bit of honey. Thank you. So stir up that honey good. If you add the honey and the essential oils while this is like really hot, then it can break down the constituents and then you're gonna miss some of the benefits. So definitely don't add when it's too hot. Orange essential oil, 4 drops of each of these. I probably just added 6 of orange. I really like the orange in it. Clove, if you want to look up some of the amazing properties of clove, look it up. It's great stuff. And then thieves, of course, this is our go-to blend for staying healthy. So I'm adding 4 or 5 drops of that too. So this not only has the power of elderberry, it has the power of local honey and essential oils. Now I'm just gonna pour it in my jars, and one of these I'm gonna keep in the fridge. It'll keep for a month-ish, maybe longer. And then the other one I'm gonna put in the freezer. Okay, I'm literally just gonna pour this in here, hopefully without spilling a whole lot, or maybe with spilling a whole lot. You know, it can go either way. So I'm gonna only get 1 jar out of here, which is fine. I'm probably gonna put this one in the freezer because we are not sick very often. It's gonna take a whole lot of sickness for us to even use this much. But I'll give you this tip. If you're gonna freeze it, it'll last about a year, but loosen up the cap a little bit when you put it in the freezer and just leave it like that. It'll be fine. I probably won't put it in the freezer with one of my good caps on it, but refrigerator, a month or so, maybe 2, freezer about a year. That's it. You see the color, how the color is really pretty with the fresh elderberries in it. So let me know, are you guys gonna make you some elderberry syrup? Super easy, and now this is enough for like a whole season for us, and I've already made some, so somebody else is probably gonna get this. Thanks for watching.